Doesn't mean God thinks they're stupid. Just say, now it's time to pay attention. Because I want to say something to you, something important. And I want to do something important. So pay attention now. Listen carefully. Hear, O Israel. You are about to cross over the Jordan today. And go in to dispossess nations greater and mightier than yourself. Cities great and fortified up to heaven. People great and tall. The descendants of the Anakim, whom you know and of whom you heard it said, who can stand before the descendants of Anak? So listen, what is happening here? They are about to cross over. And we may cross over the river Jordan and to begin to repossess the land and dispossess the nations who were living there. Powerful nations, fortified cities, high up to heaven. Giants were living there. God knew, my goodness, if you don't pay attention, they will eat you for breakfast. They will spit on you and you're gone. But I want you to conquer the territory. So Israel, something is about to happen now. I took you out of Egypt. I trained you through the wilderness. And now we have come to this. I have dreamt about this for many years. That's my imagination. It's not in the Bible. But I can feel how God thought. You know, God has dreamt. Sorry. The Father has dreamt about Pentecost for thousands of years. Since the Garden of Eden, God dreamed about Pentecost. That one day, heaven will come down again. One day, the planet Earth will come back to Him. And for thousands of years, the Father worked towards that goal. Man fell, so He had to restore man first. So He sent Jesus to die for us. So we could come out of the kingdom of darkness. And then Jesus came. And He lived on earth. Carried the kingdom. Died on the cross. Resurrected from the dead. Went back to heaven. Sat at the right hand of the Father. Sent the Holy Spirit. And then heaven was back. So Pentecost is the dream of the Father. From thousands of years, God worked towards that goal. Because God wanted to live on earth. God wanted His glory to cover the earth. But He could not. Because of the heart of man, that heart has to change. That's why Jesus had to come. Number one. Then He had to die. Number two. Then He had to go back to heaven. Number three. Then Pentecost had come. Then heaven could come back. Then glory begins to flow. Even in the streets, people were overwhelmed in the streets. I will come back to that later. So Pentecost is the dream of the Father for thousands of years. As Israel walked out of Egypt, walked through the wilderness, now they came to Jordan. God had dreamt about that for many years. Since when? Since when? Since the days of Abraham. God said to Abraham, I will give you that land. Watch me, walk with me. Walk before me. Let me work on you. Not only for you, but on you. And I will give you nations. I will give you this territory. So for hundreds of years, God was dreaming about that. And now, after all these years, Israel was there, ready to step into the land. That's what the Father came. He came. Deuteronomy 9. And he said, listen carefully, Israel, because I've been waiting for this moment for hundreds of years. I will bring you in the territory I promised Abraham. And I will fill this nation with glory. Are you listening to what I'm saying? That's what God said. Guys, it's time to pay attention. Because, what did he say? You are to cross over now. Everything is ready. Now you can cross over. And all my dreams will come true. Every word I promised Abraham, every word I promised Isaac, every word I promised Jacob, every word I promised Joseph and Issachar and Judah and so on. All these words are about to happen now. So pay attention. Amen? Not in a harsh way. Pay attention. But pay attention, because this is so important. My dream is coming true. What is waiting for you in that territory is like heaven on earth. This land will flow with milk and honey. You have no clue how blessed you will be. Are you with me? So the Father, it was excitement. Because they have been waiting for that for hundreds of years. That's why we have to pay attention. Are you with me? Is it important to pay attention? It is important. If they had not paid attention, which they didn't, they did not. They did not. He told them to pay attention. But they did not. That's why they did not enter the land. And the whole generation died in the wilderness. That's why generation after generation has gone. 2,000 years of church history, one generation after the other. Revival after revival.